How was New York Comic Con? What are some quick thoughts about Bangkok's red light districts? Why is Brooklyn Brooklyn and not New Jersey? All that plus the weekly recommendations on this episode of the Stuff and Junk Show. Welcome to the Stuff and Junk Show, where we share our opinions on random subjects from interesting news, social topics, pop culture, our likes and dislikes, things we've seen, heard, or read, what we did, and what we do. You know, stuff and junk. Hello, my name is Albert.
My name is Ruthy.
This is Anna.
Oh, so that's it, right? Oh, wait, we have a guest. Hey, Derek.
We have Derek.
I didn't.
Albert.
I was waiting for my introduction.
You don't get an introduction because
Rude.
it's the second episode.
Somehow I get distracted by my show notes. And I'm like,
It's your mouse.
why is it quiet?
It's
No,
the clicker.
it's the second episode. We already know Derek's on it.
I'm glad the mouse clicking was like filling in for the dead air.
And once again, for this week, we have Derek from the Geekdom Fancast, the Instagram.
Thank you.
account.
Honored to be here.
Are you actually going to do, actually not, do it over here, which is what you do right now. Please tell me how your trip went last week, Derek.
Wait, how did the trip go or how did the con go?
All of the above.
All the above?
All of the above.
Oh, okay.
Highlights.
Why is that so hard for you to
Start-
understand?
Highlights.
From day one.
You don't have to go into too many details
Because banana, there's a whole lot to unpack there.
we only have so much so long in this episode, so you know.
No, I know. No, I was
Use it
just-
all.
I went to New York Comic Con 2025. I've lost track how many years I've gone. It's easily though like my 6th or 7th time going, and I consistently think it is a wonderful, exciting time, and I think it is a strong contender to rival San Diego. As much as people aren't aware, because I know very few people that go to both.
Yeah, since we were at the slight comparison there, I think I asked you this last time you went to your Comic Con. How is their activations this year compared to last year? I know last year they had like 1 or 2 now. Did they increase it some more, or is it still like that?
Well, the only problem that I would have for context for your show, unfortunately, is they do have, some on the exhibit floor. For those people that don't know, they have zero outside. Like once you walk out of the doors of the Javits Center, the con goes away. There is no, New York takes over with Comic-Con or whatever, anything like that.
So that's
completely regular New York.
That really is still San Diego Comic-Con thing then.
Yes, exactly. Okay. But my problem in answering your question though is they did have some, but unfortunately I did not find time to go to pretty much any of them. But for context, I did see they had a one for Welcome to Derry where they built like a house and they had like actors outside and they were like playing roles of like telling you to come inside the house and all this stuff. And then one thing that was similar that they had is they had their own Paramount Lodge. It wasn't a lodge, but they had the same thing with Paramount set up with the I forget what do they call those trees they had?
Trees?
The pink ones. I forget. There's a term for them.
Sakura trees?
No. Inside the Star Trek ones with the pink.
I thought those were Sakura trees.
Oh, I thought they were called
Like cherry
else.
blossoms?
Yes, thank you.
Yes, I'm sorry. Sakura is cherry blossom in Japanese. But,
Yeah, so they had that set up. Like they had the same setup, and it was all Star Trek themed.
But
That would
you're
be the
saying
difference,
you're saying
what?
that they were on the show floor itself, right?
Yes.
So it's like how San Diego Comic Con was in the 2000s, where all the activations were inside the convention before they started moving it outside. Okay,
Right.
gotcha. All
But
right.
I'm saying in the sense of similar for San Diego, like so there was one in San Diego, and then they had one for New York as well. And I didn't go, but I did see a reel for it. And what they did is they made it was all like interactive things. It's like it was all this like Starfleet Academy of stuff, and you could help fly a ship, and you could help do different things around the ship and stuff. And they gave you like I guess you could say like an ID badge they made with your picture on it, and you would walk around and you would scan that ID badge on each single one of the different booths or whatever and stuff. Like I said, unfortunately, I don't have better information than that, but Paramount maximizing their idea, because I know they did a lodge idea also with South by Southwest. So I guess they're really they're just going to keep going with the same style of activation, and just keep hopping all the conventions around.
Well, they can save their money by just recycling what they already did.
Well, I mean, this one was a little bit because what they did for Star Trek isn't what we got, but I mean, yeah, it's like they're still recycling like like the same concept, or they're not starting from scratch, right? And they're doing the same idea, I guess you could say. But yeah, and then there's the difference. One of the differences is that they get totally different companies at New York. So they had a Whatnot booth, they had a eBay booth, they had a Walmart booth. So they get a lot of these corporations that get booths over in New York, which is different. And then of course the anime side is so much more massive at New York. Like there's so many anime booths.
I think that's the one advantage that New York Comic Con has, is that they can be the convention for the East Coast for New York. Because I don't know
Yeah.
a lot of like different conventions in New York. Ruthy, do you have any idea?
No, none. I only know New York Comic Con.
Is there no
Yeah,
like?
any of the other cons, like I mean, all the other cons are like other
Well,
kinds of
they
cons.
just had anime
They do have anime conventions in
New
New York.
York thing.
Oh,
And
Yeah.
they
I
use
think,
the same. They use the Javits Center for that too. They use the same venue.
Okay.
yeah. Yeah, I mean, a lot of things go on at Javits Center. Like Javits Center is really like gets really used up. So I guess there's just like so many industries that come here that it's kind of hard to keep track of like the cons at least. But I think that there's a scene that's it's becoming more and more prominent the last few years I've seen. Because New York Comic Con was kind of like a thing in like the mid 2015 to 2020. It kind of, I mean, before COVID and everything, it really started becoming more and more on the scene, like more prominent, more people were talking about it. And even more in the recent years, like there's more things going on. I'm just not like fully immersed in it, but yeah, I see like a lot of friends of mine that I grew up with that starting to go to more and more of those things. Could also just be social media influence, but yeah, it's been growing.
Yeah. Um. Yeah. Derek, we'll carry on. I can let add to that, but go on.
So, anyways, well, to add on to it, so I think I've talked about it on your show a little bit, but just to continue with the comparisons, one of the biggest comparison differences is New York has a massive celebrity autograph and photo area. So they totally cater to like LA Comic Con to the celebrity autographs and stuff, and that's obviously a really big draw for the show. And then another thing is they have an artist alley that's like 5 times the size of the one in San Diego. It's massive. I think it's the best artist alley I've ever been to. Every year I'm so excited to go to it. I can spend hours and hours in there. They have rows and rows and rows, and the room goes really far back too. So there's so many artists that not only come from the West Coast, but then there's a lot of artists who are only located in the East Coast or the Midwest, and they only do that show every year. There's certain artists that I only see at this show, and they're not willing to come to the West Coast. So, and I've talked to enough people online and stuff, and just getting and sitting and getting to know other people and stuff. And a lot of people, one of the main reasons they come to this show is for certain artists and stuff, because they can't, that's the only show that a lot of these people do, because it's either local for them, or it's just, I guess, worth their time and stuff, or the draw of the show and stuff. So that's another thing that's I feel really important distinction. Now, obviously, if you don't give 2 craps about comic books, then it's a waste of your time. But also at the same time, is a lot of like I don't know, you could say like independent artists. The same thing that we see at San Diego and WonderCon. People that are just making T-shirts or buttons or pins or prints and stuff. So they still have that mixed in with the industry vets. But I think it's just always has a very big, because the thing is like, we went to LA Comic Con, which had a really big artist alley and small press area, but in the sense of like industry people that are known, or people that have been in the business a long time that people want to come for. Like there's so many lines at this artist alley that are just like massively huge, of like, people wait hours and hours for certain artists and writers, and you don't really have that at LA and San Diego, because they don't get the stature of people.
Well, it also helped that Reed Pop is the main backing for New York Comic Con, so they got a lot more money to toss around too.
Well, no, but I think a lot of it is the geography. Like I've talked to a lot of these guys, and a lot of them, they live on the East Coast, or they live in like Connecticut or Boston or like in New York. And like a lot of them, it's just like, it's easier for them. It's like, yeah, I just come here because they don't have to go far. They don't want to, a lot of them don't want to travel all the way to the West Coast just for like a couple of days for a show.
No, that makes sense too. Yeah, that actually makes sense. I'm sure there are some West Coasters that only stay in the West Coast as well.
That is true. There are
Albert.
some, yes.
Albert, what?
Sorry, just clearing my throat. No, nothing.
Is that how you clear your throat now? You go, Albert.
No, I was just gonna just
Albert.
happened to sound like Albert.
Hey, Jiaming.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Are you familiar with the? Are you familiar with the phrase 6'7"?
Oh my god!
Get out. Just get
I'm
out.
gonna
That's,
drop
two
off.
That's actually 2 digits away from really fun number, but I'm not familiar with 67.
All right, listen to the previous episode. But yeah,
Nah, I'm not gonna do that. That's not,
He's
that's,
not going to do that.
Let's be honest, man. Let's be
Like
honest.
I
with each
said,
other.
I'm not
gonna
gonna
listen to
do that.
Yeah.
Albert Jiaming should not be subjected to Albert's.
Come on.
Jiaming's on vacation. Let him
Tom
enjoy his vacation.
Foolery.
I've made this joke many times, but I'm not a fan of the podcast, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was just checking. Oh, I'm sorry. Go
Are
ahead.
you on the plane right now?
No. I was just checking in because my the person I'm traveling with, I think he's hungover or something like that. He pushed back his flight, so I got delayed by an hour. So I'm just sitting and I checked out already. I returned my room already, and I'm just sitting in the lobby with nothing to do. I'm not really hungry because I ate too much in the last couple of days, so I'm just hanging out in the lobby for another hour. So I just thought I'd check in, say hi again.
Well, if you have any questions,
Oh.
Derek's talking about New York Comic Con. So if you have any questions
Yeah.
for him, feel free.
Yeah, you know what? He traveled to New York. I traveled to a place with titties in my face. So we all did things.
Oh my
You know what I'm
God.
saying? We all experience things when we travel. You know what I'm saying?
There you
Jiaming,
go.
I want to call your bluff. Did you really go send pictures if you took pictures?
He's not gonna take
Yes,
pictures.
I
No,
want
you can't.
pictures.
There's
Why not?
two red light districts that I'm talking about specifically red light districts, right? There's 2 red light districts that I went to, Soy Cowboy, which is like just an alley. That place you can kind of take pictures, but I think it's kind of gross to do that. And the other place I went to was called Nana Plaza, and it's like it literally is like a plaza, you know, in the sense that it's like a shopping center kind of a vibe. You know what I mean? 3 stories, and it's like every level has different like go-go dancers and all that stuff. That place, they specifically say you can't take any pictures and stuff. You know what I mean? You can't take,
Oh,
you can't,
okay.
you know what I mean? So yeah.
Take
So,
a
yeah.
picture of your receipt.
I did take a lot. If you guys, what do you call it? I don't think these are things. These transactions are not things you get receipts for. But anyway, what do you call it? I did take a lot of pictures and videos. If you guys want of Bangkok, if you want to see it, I'll send it. I'll send it later. You know, just food stuff I did. You know,
I'm down.
So-
Send pictures.
Yeah. Also got a new face. I'll take pictures of my
Oh.
new face.
Face.
You went to Korea or something?
So,
What's
so
that?
you did
Yeah.
do the medical tour thing.
Yeah, man. I got enough Botox, enough collagen in my face right now to kill an
Nice.
elephant. You know what I'm saying? Good
Oh my
Lord.
god, I'm so down.
It's a whole thing. I'll give you more details later and stuff like that. But yeah. It's a whole thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Back to
You guys
New
just
York.
finish up?
Oh, bye.
Yeah.
Oh, bye, Jiaming. Bye.
Sorry. Yeah, I'm just listening in, guys. You guys go ahead.
Oh, sweet.
All right, from red light districts to New York Comic Con. Go ahead, Derek. Continue.
You could try on that segue. That was a good try, sir.
Speaking of cocks getting banged, New York Comic Con.
Oh my, wow.
What?
I thought you went there.
What?
6'7".
No.
All right, I think I'm gonna go. I'm getting really frustrated with the 6'7".
Jiaming, when you said your coworker is drunk or hungover, are you talking about Albert?
Yeah, are you sure it's not Albert?
Well, when I left America, Albert loves to drive a quote unquote joke home.
Yes.
And I'm glad to see. I'm glad nothing's changed. In the week and a half I've been gone. You know what I mean?
No.
Giving it the old
Absolutely.
college try.
Absolutely.
Always trying to make Fletch happen. Good for him.
Derek,
Yes, sir.
you want to continue?
The only main thing that I wanted to touch on again is, especially because I personally felt that because one of the biggest things that's developed in conventions over the last like 5-10 years is like the amount of cosplay that's just emerged, and it just keeps getting larger and larger, and people try to get more and more extravagant. And I really feel that New York is the best convention for it. I think they've outdone WonderCon, they've outdone LA. It's just like it's insane the amount of like it's not like you go and you see like, oh, it's like, oh, there's that one again or that one again. It's like every single day, like I see just like dozens and dozens of new ones. And then I'll even like, see online on Instagram and stuff, and I'll see all these other people post ones that like, I never even saw that one. I never even saw that one. It's just the amount of turnout they get is just insane. And the famous Galactus showed up again to this one. I don't know how he travels with that suit, but he even brought in tow. He brought a Bumblebee with him and like some other guys with him. He had a whole like little entourage with him this time.
Oh, I saw that on social media. Yeah,
Yeah.
those things are huge.
Yeah. But well, when he was in San Diego, though, he was just by himself. And then when he came to New York, he brought a whole crew with him.
Maybe they're all here.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, that would make sense. But yeah, I don't know. I think it adds to the. Oh, and also another thing, actually, it's kind of a small thing, but it really I think added to the personality this year for the show. So there's a really, it's hard to describe for the convention, but there's a very large amount of like lobby section, you could say. Like there's one building where you go up to go to the panel rooms, and there's a giant lobby there. And then there's another lobby outside when you're going to like the exhibit floor or you're going to the autograph area and stuff. There's like all these giant lobby areas. And they did this year, they did so many like photo meetups and photo circles and like dance groups and like, but it's like, it's not like, oh, you just have one. They'd have one over here, one in this lobby, one over there. And they had all these people either doing meetups for photos or dance circles at the same time. So it's like, it just adds so much to the personality of the show, is that like, you know, you're walking around or you're going around the show, and then there's all these people that are just like, so like these giant crowds that are just so enthusiastically like yelling, shouting, screaming, dancing, music playing and stuff. And it just really adds to the vibe of the show a lot.
All right.
It's really hard to describe, I know.
Well, if you got it on video, we could take a look and see what you're
Well, there's
talking
tons
about.
of
Or
no, well,
maybe Albert, you should come visit and go to a New York City Comic Con.
there's tons of videos online that I've been seeing them all week. There's a ton of them posted all the way. There's like one of the main ones is this you could I don't know how to describe it better. It's like a Puerto Rican cosplay group, and they get all these people dressed up in like different styles of costumes, and they're all use different ways of using the Puerto Rican flag or the Puerto Rican colors, and they're all waving flags around and stuff and everything. But they have like a Captain America theme, they do Mandalorian themes, Spider-Man themed, and they do all these different takes on using the flag and the colors into their costumes. And they did it last year, but they just did it. I saw a little bit of like the circles they had, but this year they did it like at least 2 or 3 days, and they would hop around into different spots of the convention. So that was a really big display for the show. But yeah, if you were to, I wouldn't know how to tell you to look for it, but yeah, there's a lot of these people. There are tons of videos out there.
Okay. If you're curious, I found a list here of the top conventions for cosplayers, right?
Okay.
It doesn't. I think it's. I don't know if it's in numerical order, but here we go. From the top, Anime Expo, which I think is true. Dragon Con, which I've heard from a friend, is a lot of cosplayers there. New York Comic Con.
It's only cosplay.
Huh?
My understanding of Atlanta is it's only cosplay. It's like it's only cosplay. That's the whole thing.
For Dragon Con?
Yeah. There's no Comic-Con normal people that go there. You're in costume basically.
Okay.
Everybody.
Yeah. So Anime Expo, Dragon Con, New York Comic Con is mentioned here. MomoCon, which is also in Atlanta. Holiday Matsuri, which is in Florida, and Emerald City Comic Con, which is in Seattle. That's what's listed as conventions for cosplays.
Wow, I'm surprised LA and neither in LA or WonderCon didn't make it. Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, I'm surprised WonderCon is not on the list, because I think WonderCon deserves at least a shout out there.
Yeah, I think I think they're second. So I really think San Diego's dropped off. I don't know what the reason is, but I've noticed in years it gets less and less, and I don't know what the reason is.
Honestly, for as long as I've been there, I never considered San Diego Comic Con cosplay place. To tell you the truth. So
I mean, I think it was like, before, when it was like the big main show to go to. I feel it was, but like that
was still Anime Expo for me, because when I used to go to Anime Expo, Anime Expo was where I go to for cosplays, and then Comic Con was just there. But yeah, okay.
Well, I have no comment on anything that's an anime show.
Yes. All right. Okay. You have more to say, or you want to wrap it up there?
Oh, I just want to say, I guess just to put a tail end on it, just like people, and I even talked to a lot of people when I was there, and, people ask me, of course, what's the difference? Because obviously 95% of the people in New York don't go to San Diego either. So it's, people ask me, of course, what's the difference? And I tell them, of course, and I can't it's hard to reason or rationale it with, how much it cost. And I know it's a lot for people like, oh, sure. It's like, you want me to fly all the way over there and hotel and food and everything and stuff. And yeah, it's a lot. I'm not going to lie. But like, if you really like San Diego and you really think San Diego's worth going to, I think New York's worth it for all the same reasons, because they both have all the same things to like and enjoy. And like I said, some have bigger strengths than others. We could do that comparison all day. But in the sense of like, if you love San Diego Comic-Con that much, then I can't argue at least going to New York at least once.
It's not hard to get into, right? New York is still pretty easy. You can get tickets.
No, it's a lot harder to get into now. It's not as hard as San Diego, not even close to that, but it is a lot harder. It used to be like when I went in the beginning, you could buy your tickets because the tickets go on sale like around May or June. I remember you could wait until like, late July, August, maybe even going in September to buy them. Then it started getting closer to like they'd sell out in the first month. In June, it would sell out right away in a month. Now it sells out within like 6 hours in the first day. It's gone.
So it's like how San Diego Comic-Con was 20 years ago.
I don't know if I go that many 10 years ago.
No, 20 years ago. 20 years ago is when they started selling out like fast.
But I'm saying in the sense of like, that's the 4-day and like the VIPs. Like you can still usually get the single days.
Oh, okay.
Like you can get like the Thursday or the Sunday and stuff. You can buy those. They usually sell out like within the first month, about maybe 2 months. Like Sunday, I think took about 2 months because it's Sunday. But the 4 days they sell out within a couple hours. So
all right.
San Diego, yeah, you can't get anything that's all gone right away. So that would be the distinction. And I can't remember exactly, but New York is a little bit cheaper because what's San Diego now? A little over 300.
Is it?
I think.
I thought it was still like
it's about close to 300.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
so New York's a little less.
Preview night.
New York's I think like 285, 275. So it's not that much cheaper, but it's a little cheaper.
Okay. All right. And there we go. New York Comic-Con, according to Derek.
Thank you.
Anna, you're skipping yourself this episode. Ruthy, do you want to say anything real quick or?
I can say something really quick. The longer I'm in Brooklyn, the more I want to be in Jersey.
Wow, okay. Follow up to last week's episode. Yeah, okay. All right.
Not to say like, the brownstones in Brooklyn are really cute and it's got a lot of character. There's a lot of thing, but oh my gosh, Brooklyn is just so big. Like Queens is big, but Brooklyn is so big and there's so much more. Like I thought Queens had a lot of people. Like Brooklyn has so many people. And like the neighborhood that we're in, it's like right next to Hasidic Jews. It's right next to, I think we're neighbors with like North African Muslims, and it's just the convergence of culture. Like it's great. It's cool when you're driving. Like you literally go from like block to block, seeing like different cultures from within like a 20-minute stretch. But then at the end of it, it's like the most overwhelming like rush of great, this is so cool, but then to do it every day for 20 minutes long, it's like I just want blue skies and green grass and be able to touch grass, like actual grass, not grass that's may have been peed or pooped on by either human or pets. So
Peter pooped on.
It's just so congested. Like I thought Jackson Heights and Queens was congested, which it is, but it's nice. Like I guess it's nice. Like Brooklyn actually goes to sleep at night. That's one thing that I do like about it. It's not like Queens. Queens is like constant, nonstop movement, especially where I'm at. But over there, like I guess it's fine at night. It's like really quiet. But
so it's like California.
No.
Yeah, LA is like that. It's like it goes to sleep at night.
It does go to. That's true. It does go to sleep at night.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it kind of goes to sleep at night. At least like where we are. Then again, like Williamsburg is also like that, which is right across the city. It's not like Midtown, where it doesn't really go to sleep. Jackson Heights here in Queens doesn't really go to sleep. It's like it's fine. I shouldn't be complaining. It's a nice building, but it just makes me realize that at my age, I think I'm ready for the suburbs.
Oh wow, okay, yeah.
Yeah,
that's an age thing.
Yeah, it's an age thing. Yeah. If I were in my 20s, 25 to like 30, 32, I think I would have been, exhilarated. It would have been exciting because like there's bar after bar after bar, like so many new restaurants. The other night we went to a speakeasy and we didn't even realize the time. We were out till like 2:30.
Damn.
I know. And when we got home, like we were just like, we shouldn't have gone out. I'm so tired. We slept the whole day next day.
Yeah, I think that was my 20s. Up
Right?
late at night, all that stuff. Yeah, good times.
Yeah, good times, good times. We're still having it.
Did
It's
you-
cool. Next time, Albert, when you come with Derek and with Anna and with Jiaming to New York City Comic Con or whatever other time, we'll go to all these speakeasies. It's actually like really chill and like they serve really good cocktails, which again, it's an age thing. It's like, I just want a good drink. I don't want a beer. I just want like a nice curated artsy drink that costs $20 to $25. It's fine, but it's like the fantastic drink. And I had a couple of drinks at this place called Bar Francis. It's in Clinton Hill in Brooklyn, only 10 minutes from Bed-Stuy. The first drink that I had, it had I forgot the name of it. It was like Forestier something. I forgot what was in it, but it was really good with like gin and Aperol and something. It was basically like another version of a Negroni. And then the last drink that I had there was I completely forgot the name because this name was like 3 or 4 words in it. And it had evaporated milk. It had mango syrup in it. It had mango popping, like alcoholic mango popping boba in it. It was basically like a milkshake, like almost like a milk tea or a milk juice, with rum, and it was so good. I think it also had coconut milk. It was so good. I practically downed the whole thing, and I was done for the night after that.
I've never had
Drink.
boba in my alcohol, but okay.
It's good. It's popping boba. It wasn't like tapioca, so it was good.
Okay.
Just quick shout out for the audience to Ruthy for taking care of me on one of the days that I was there, and she took me around we had lunch. She took me around. She got me to the airport. So thank you for all that.
Oh, of course, anytime. I'm sorry I couldn't, do it the whole time you were here, but I'm glad we got you to the airport on time and in one piece.
The small amount of time was invaluable. It was great. And just so you all know,
Anytime.
Ruthy's a great tour guide.
You haven't even seen anything yet. So Anna, get your sneakers ready. Get your walking shoes ready.
I've always said that seems to be the field that Ruthy should actually be in.
I know, right?
Travel and guides and whatnot. Yeah.
I know. I kind of like dabbled into it after our trip last year, and then I just didn't follow through. Maybe people always tell me that because whenever I, bring people around here in New York, like I explain, I don't just take you to places. I'll tell you the history, the why, the who was here, when was this, et cetera, and just cool little details and trivia about New York. It is like where I grew up now. So while I do love it, it's a love-hate relationship. It's very toxic. But, sometimes maybe absence will make the heart grow fonder. And maybe I'll learn things about New Jersey and it'll make me want to come back to New York. Who knows?
There you go.
Anyway.
Just to wrap things up, let me ask you a question. When you're in Brooklyn, have you ever met a person named Brooklyn?
Oh my god.
No,
There has to be one.
All right. Thanks for listening. You can find this podcast on Instagram, Blue Sky Threads, and YouTube at Stuff Junk Show. You can find me, Albert, on Instagram and Letterboxd at Albert5x5.
And you can find me on Instagram at RuthyGrace13 and Ruthy's Cats.
You can find me at Anna Voltage or my other show, Most Extreme Ranking Challenge.
And Derek, plug your plugs.
Oh, I'm Derek at the Geek Potato, and then also all this. I'm talking about New York Comic Con. I'm putting stuff on the Geekdom Fancast Instagram, and I will be continuing to put it up for at least the next couple of weeks because I have that damn much footage.
All right, and you can find Jiaming in Bangkok.
Yeah. As I listen in, as being an observer instead of participating, I realized Albert's a weak link of the show. You know what I'm saying? A lot of corny jokes and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Too many, I think. You know what I'm saying?
Not enough.
I don't know.
Music has been provided by Gloomy June. Updates, contact info, ways to support us, and everything else is on the show notes fun and whowhatwhereswhy.com. Before we go, let's give our 10 listeners some recommendations for this week. Let's start with Jiaming, since Jiaming might leave. Jiaming, why did you start?
What do you call it? The day I left for my trip, I saw a Japanese anime called 100 Meters. I don't
Oh
think it's in
yeah,
theaters
okay,
anymore.
yeah.
But if you get a chance to see 100 Meters, it's a fantastic, fantastic movie and stuff. It's one of the best movies of the year. Like I said, it's anime. It's about just two main characters and they're sort of like their rivalry in running 100 meters. And like all great sports stories, it's not really about running the 100 meters. It's not about the sport or anything like that. It's what it means to these characters and their lives and stuff like that, and how the sport kind of comes in and out of their lives and what it means to them. It's a fantastic movie. I was surprised by how much I loved it. 100 meters. I don't think it's in theaters now, but when you get a chance to stream and stuff, watch 100 meters. It's fantastic. Big thumbs up.
There you go. 100 meters. Watch it somewhere. Derek, why did you go?
Yes, sir. What's up?
Give us a recommendation. Give the listeners a recommendation.
No, actually, I have a perfect one. Well, sort of. If you are in New York, when I went to New York Comic Con, I also tried to at least find within my 4 or 5 days. I try my best to at least check out one play on Broadway because there's, I love theater and I love it being that close to so many great shows, and having the chance to just all you have to do is take a train from, well, when you don't get lost like I do, all you have to do is take a train from New York Comic Con to Broadway, and it only takes about 15-20 minutes. And so it's a great advantage to do it when you're there. But my recommendation is a play called Let's Love. It's written by Ethan Coen of the Coen brothers. Has Aubrey Plaza, who is one of my top 5 favorite actresses, who's hilarious in it. It's a dark, like kind of a dark, I would say dark comedy. I don't know. It's one of those kind of like relationship funny things. It's like very you could say spicy content and spicy dialogue. But it's also got Chris Bauer, who was most recently on Heels. He's a great character actor. And it's got Mary Wiseman from Star Trek Discovery. But it was a great show. Loved it. It's selling out every single day. I had to go on the theater equivalent of StubHub to get a ticket because it was sold out until November. So that was the only way I could go to it. And I really, really want to go. Thankfully, some girl gave up her ticket because she said she was too sick and couldn't go. So that was lucky me. But it runs till November 22nd at the Atlantic Theater Company. So I would definitely encourage people to go if you like theater and you're in New York.
All right. There you go. Let's Love at the Atlantic Theater in New York. So you're in New York. Ruthy, where did you go next?
Oh, sorry, I just realized I was on mute. I since I'm in between apartments right now, I am going to go completely off kilter and just highly recommend Feng Shui. I don't think it's anything like, super spiritual or anything like that. It's just I've been kind of loosely practicing, just being very mindful of using it in the way I decorate places so that you can, because there is a rule of chi, of like the flow of how things go. And when you have a flow in your home, like you just feel at peace as soon as you walk in, and it just gives you a feeling of like, okay, this is my safe space. And like there's something about the way you position certain things in your home that make it feel like it makes sense, right? And it could take, like for me right now, it's taken me almost 8-9 years to feel like I've perfected like where each piece of my furniture has been placed in my apartment here in Queens. And now I'm kind of frustrated. Maybe that's why I'm also peeved since earlier, because the new move is stressing me out. Since we don't get to choose the apartment, like I'm very peeved about the placement of things, and it's stressing me out how to place certain furniture, what's going to fit, what's not going to fit, what I need to eliminate, et cetera, et cetera. So while putting personal touches to the place, and that's just me, because like I just like to be surrounded by things that I love, like things that we've traveled with, things that give me memories. So
Your fridge is
always
the best.
oh, I love my fridge too. I'm glad you noticed. I mean, how could you not? Did you take a picture of it?
Oh, I don't think I did.
I'll take a picture and send it to the group. As soon as Derek walked in, he calls me and he's like, "How long did it take you to get your fridge like this?" That's like 10 years of memories right there, Derek.
There's not like an inch of that or a centimeter of fridge that's exposed.
None.
It's like completely like wallpaper with photos.
I know, and I'm planning on getting like a huge metal sheet and just like trying to recreate all that chaos on the fridge, because that's the only place in my house that I allow like pictures, like personal pictures. So yeah, just like I always refer, not like a Bible, but I always like refer to feng shui, you know, rules and certain things, see if, okay, is this going to make sense? Like how to put the headboard, where to put the, you know, this chair and that chair, how to position this. And I've done things like the opposite way, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So like, yeah. I'm just talking about feng shui because one, moving to Brooklyn. Two, I have friends who are moving things and like rearranging their furniture in their apartments, and they keep asking me too. So it's just been on my, like, the first thing on my mind off topic throughout the day. So highly recommend, just check in on feng shui once in a while.
All right, Anna.
I think I may have already recommended this, but season 2 of Interview with the Vampire is on Netflix now. So people who didn't want to sign up for AMC Plus can now, and if they have Netflix, they can catch up because the new season is not coming out till next year. But I just have to reiterate how amazing the show is. Like the actors just have nailed each character. The writing is phenomenal. I just think that this is a really great show. So if you like vampires like Anne Rice and want to see this new adaptation and you're just holding out on it, just do it. It's really, really good.
Is the new girl good? They had to replace the girl from season
Yeah.
1, right?
Yes.
I thought she was phenomenal, but
she's great.
I was worried that the new girl wouldn't live up to the first girls. I don't know their names, but yeah.
It kind of works because, you know, we're going off memories. So it's like, your memory is like going off, like it's changing. And so this is like the memory of what she would be in the second. Like it works. I think she did a really good job. She captured what Claudia should be in the second season, or what should be happening in this story. So I think it made it more like, it made a more nuanced character for the story.
And correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe since in Comic-Con, it's not necessarily coming back as a season 3. It's evolving into the Interview. What's the
Vampire Lestat? Vampire Lestat.
That's what they're calling season 3, right? So they're kind of like they're doing the next book basically.
And they already announced who Queen Akasha is going to be. Like, so they already like have that casted and stuff. So we're going into Lestat's story. So it's very exciting.
I saw the first season. Oh, sorry.
I was just going to say they had a panel for it at New York Comic Con actually.
I saw the first season and it was extraordinary. I just haven't had a chance. There's too much TV and movies and stuff, so I haven't had a chance to see the second season. So yeah.
It's good. There are parts where I'm cracking up because the writing's so good.
Isn't that the girl that went to Avatar?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, if I remember, the girl that left she left because she's stuck with all the Avatar movies, so she had to leave the show.
Oh, is that why she couldn't come back? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And there's a bit of a tangent about the guy who plays I forgot the character's name, not gonna come over, but the guy Jacob, he was also in Game of Thrones. Jacob Anderson. Yes. Yeah. I think he would make it really good looking. He's a really good actor. I think he would make a really good James Bond. I think he should play James Bond.
I agree with that. Okay. Yeah. I'm all for that.
Yeah. Might be good.
All right. And my recommendation is this place that I went to last week. It's called The Shed. Or if you look at Google Maps, it's Shred at the Shed. And I don't know why it's so hard to find. They don't even have a website. But it's a very small venue. But if you're looking for a unique music venue, this is the one to check out. It's in Porter Ranch. It's called The Shed. It is literally in a residential neighborhood because it's literally the backyard of a residential house. They have a giant shed, hence the name The Shed, and they have musical performance every so often. And the way the whole gimmick with this place is that it is this is for this is a no one turned away for lack of funds rule, which essentially means that a lot of venues, the artist has to pay the venue the money they don't sell, kind of thing. So now they have to worry about making sure people show up for them. They gotta make sure that they can cover the tickets that they can't cover. This is not one of those venues. This is the you don't have to worry about that thing. So yeah, it's a nice place. You get a lot of indie acts show up in this place. Last week I went specifically for Gloomy June, which I did announce, and they were great. But the 3 other acts, are also really good. Kit Major was also really good. Had a short set, but she was good. More like a punk rock kind of vibe. You got the Buko Boys, which I didn't know existed until I went last week, and they're Filipinos from Florida essentially, and Buko means coconut in Tagalog. So yeah, Buko Boys, they were great. I think I'm a fan now. I bought some shirts, and also not really the headliner, but the last act was Urta Cheska, and she was also really good too. She has, if you listen to her stuff online, there's a lot of different genre varieties in her catalog, but definitely worth checking out. So
What time did
yeah,
the show end?
what's that?
What time did the show end?
Oh, they had a curfew because the residential area. Is that what you're asking?
That's what I'm.
So
When I'm an old man, you know what I mean. When I hear music in a residential area, I'm like, what about the neighbors, man? You know what I mean?
right.
I'm kind of
Like,
wondering
some
how they
sleep
get
and stuff
away
like
with the noise. How they get away with the noise ordinance?
Well,
Yeah.
so far it seemed like they're okay. They're okay with it. They had some kind of agreement, from what I understand. And when the last back was playing, 9:30 rolls around and they had to close the shed to the shed. You can still enter it through a door, but if you're outside, you're kind of out of luck. You have to be
That makes
inside
sense.
the shed. And then the artist even said like, hey, how much longer do we have? And he's like, no, you're supposed to be done. Like, oh, okay, we're supposed to be done. In that case, one more song, and then that was it. Yeah. So yeah,
So what time did it officially end when the music stopped?
Yeah,
and
like-
then,
like-
and then
like-
poor neighbors can go to sleep.
like 9:40.
That's not bad.
Oh, that's really early.
Yeah.
No wonder they get away with it. Then that makes sense.
Yeah.
And when you say the shed, people might, me personally, imagine like it's out in the wilderness, in the farmland or something. But it's not, right? It's a regular residential area. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
it's
It's like
a
a
giant-
suburbs, right?
It's like the suburbs. Like literally, when I told my friend that, hey, we're going to this place, and I'm telling you right now, it's literally in a residential area. He was thinking
Yeah.
like, oh, it's gonna be like a strip mall next to a residential.
Yeah.
No. We're
Right.
going down like a house as a residential street, and the parking is essentially free because it's residential housing.
Right.
So you literally just parking in front of somebody else's house, kind of thing. And
Yeah,
and,
none of their neighbors gave you a stink eye. They didn't try to egg your car or anything
No.
like that. You know what I
no,
mean?
I think they're either used to it or they accepted it or what. But yeah. So
I don't know.
it's pretty cool. If you're looking for a cool new venue to check out in Porter Ranch, check out the shed. The link will be in the show notes for their Instagram as well as the ones I took from there. So yeah, check that out.
And how many shirts did you buy?
Just two. Yeah, gotta add to my thousands. So, but yeah, just two. Just two. You know, I didn't get anything like. Okay, I'm not gonna do it. Anyways, all right, and that's a wrap. This was episode 919 of the Stuff and Junk Show. Thanks for joining us. Until next time, this podcast has been a Who What Where's Why production. I'm not one to let go of a stupid joke that I was gonna make. I was gonna say, it's not like I bought like 6-7 shirts.
Oh,
6-7. But yeah,
And after that, you should put a sound
done.
bit with a
I'm done.
donkey,
Bye.
with a donkey,
Bye, Anna.
laughing. Bye, Anna.
donkey laughing. Why a donkey?
Uh,
Nah? No. Yeah, that's all.
I guess you could just use me.
No, this is not. This will be after credits. So yeah. Hi, Greg.
no,
Hey, Greg. We tried to stop him.
I didn't get a chance to squeeze in, but I did want to mention how, again, it never fails. Derek goes to New York and two things happen. One, he gets lost on the subway, and two, it rains on him. Never fails.
And it rained nonstop from the day he arrived to the day he left, and then the next day nothing but sunshine.
Oh, I thought it only
This
rained on
entire week.
Sunday.
And it was warm.
I
And
thought it
was
only
warm.
rained on Sunday, Monday.
Did it only rain Sunday? I thought it was like drizzling at least. Like the weather wasn't great though the entire time you were here.
Oh,
It rained the night you arrived. It rained. I guess it cleared up by the time you got here.
I think it was okay on like Thursday, Friday, I think.
Yeah,
And
it would
then
only
Saturday,
rain
it
in the
started getting
early
crappy.
hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's just weird how it never fails. Like every year, even if it's even just one day, but like there's never 4 or 5 straight days of no rain. It always finds a way to squeeze in there at some point.
Which is funny because remember you texted me a
Oh
few
yeah,
days
how's the
before.
weather gonna be?
You're like, how's the weather? What should I pack? And I'm like, oh, it looks great. Like, it looks warm. It looks like it's going to be sunny, no rain. Just bring a light jacket. It freaking like drops to like 40 the night that he arrives. I'm like, are you okay? Did you bring an umbrella?
Oh, I know, that was the best. Albert, she's like, did you bring an umbrella? I'm like, I don't even own an umbrella, Ruthy.
I know, Californians. You guys are like, what is this contraption?
I have an umbrella. It's not only that, but it's a lightsaber umbrella. So there.
When was the last time you used it?
The last time it rained hard. Whenever that was.
I'm not saying that you shouldn't have an umbrella. You're a prepared person. But I'm just saying, like, it should not surprise anyone if a Californian does not own an umbrella.
I know. And so I felt so bad because, like, when he got here, like, he went through hell and back through the subways and everything in the rain. And that was trying to drown him. And so I left him, like, the biggest umbrella that I own, which could literally fit 3 people and nobody will get wet.
Nice.
And he used that evening, like walking around our neighborhood. I hope you were hitting everybody in the head with it.
Oh my God. Albert, Ruthy has the biggest umbrella I've ever seen in my life. It's like, she's like, you can like put like 4 people underneath it.
Comfortably.
I had to keep like raising my umbrella to not hit other people with her umbrella.
That's exactly how you do it.
Hey, at least the wind didn't pick me up and take me away.
It probably would have if there was an updraft. It's so massive.
And then, of course, we had the wonderful Lyft driver that didn't know how to pick people up.
Oh my God.
Okay.
How long did it take?
It took like a half hour, and then I just gave up.
Wait, it was just going around in circles?
No,
just
he was
wasn't
just
moving.
sitting there. It was like you know they put the little car on the map. It was just he was literally just sitting there. He wasn't even moving. And I'm like, "Are you gonna come? Are you showing up?" And then he takes like 10 minutes to reply, and then he goes like, "Oh, I'll be here by this time," which was like 15 minutes later. I'm like, okay. So then I wait like it took him already like now I'm already sitting there like 20 minutes, and I wait like another 5 or 10, and then he's like, oh, and then like his car's still barely moving, and like you know how the app will tell you like, oh, driver will arrive in this amount of time. The time just kept going up. It went from like 8 to 10 to 12 to 15. It just kept going up. I'm like, all right, I give up.
He was eating.
But at some point you can
He was
cancel.
definitely
Why
eating.
don't you say tell anything to customer service?
Yeah, you can also cancel, just reorder it, right? You know what I mean? I don't want victim blame, but you just cancel it, you get another one. You know what I mean?
You can.
Yeah, but I know like sometimes if you cancel, they charge you.
No.
Do they?
You can cancel and they won't charge you.
Well,
Yeah, and
they
you can
didn't
put
on this one, but I'm just saying I know that happens sometimes. That's what I was
No,
afraid of.
because then you contact them and you let them know, and then they refund you if they charge you. But they haven't charged him forever. I cancel all the time.
Well, the good thing was is I got the guy in the messages to even be like, I'm like, do you just want to cancel? And the guy's like, okay. So like, I literally have a screenshot of him saying that he was willing to cancel it. So.
And is Anna still waiting in the parking lot or in the office?
No, she's walking around Target.
No, I'm in Express right now, and everyone's like,
Express.
they're asking me like, do you need help? And I'm like, yeah, and I run away.
Oh, they think you're. Oh, all right.
Why do you say yeah?
Yeah, what do you
You're
say? Yes, you
amazing.
do need help.
Wait, no,
What if
I
you
don't
tell
need
them-
help. I can't
what if
hear
you-
anything.
What if you tell them I can't get off this podcast, guys? Help me, help me. This podcast is going on forever, man.
Get me away from this. Anything good?
I'm just waiting to say my thing, and then I can leave.
Oh, what's your thing?
Oh wait, no, we don't have to say our goodbyes, huh?
This is
we already
after-
did.
Yeah, we're on the after credits, lady.
Okay.
Oh, I just remembered.
Ooh.
I forgot. I was supposed to talk about my new phone this week. I'll save it for next week.
Oh, new phone.
Oh darn, I missed out on that one.
That's okay. Derek, thank you for being on the show this week.
No, I'm happy I got to BS about New York Comic Con. So thanks. And I don't think I've ever been on a show with Ruthy before. Maybe I
don't
have.
think so.
I can't recall. I don't think I have.
I don't think so either. Well, first time for everything. Yay, high five.
Well, I mean, if we did, it's probably like way a long time ago, but definitely not anytime recently.
Yeah. Have
And
we?
I was cracking up. I was cracking up so much because it was like the two Virgos are both like, yeah, we're running behind.
I'm thinking
I know,
this
right?
might be your first episode together on this podcast.
Yeah, that's what I think
I feel
too.
like maybe we did one of the movie wager ones once.
No, because
No, I definitely was not on
Ruthy
that.
is absent for a lot of things. So,
Oh.
Yeah, I'm always asleep, remember?
She's always sleeping.
And Jiaming,
I
thanks for
haven't been
checking in
recently.
from Bangkok.
Yeah, no worries. I'm just in the lobbies waiting for my my colleague to
Your
come down.
coworker?
My
Oh,
My-
I know
Yeah.
Albert. You know what? For fun, dude, this is like your most geographically diverse show ever.
Oh, that is
Oh, look at
very
that.
true. That is very true.
That
get-
is true.
Like if you did the air miles on this show, it'd be ridiculous.
Yeah.
Oh, I have called from elsewhere before too. We
Yes,
have
you
No, but I'm
have.
saying, but we're all like, me and Anna are both in San Diego. Jiaming's all the way over. You're all the way over. Like, if you combine
True,
all our air
true.
miles, we're like
That's
all over
true.
the place.
Yeah, you're right.
Look at that. Look at that.
In 3, look at us.
Look at technology.
Look at stuff and junk.
Okay.
Nothing on that, Albert.
we'll end it
Like
up-
I swear to God, you're so much more excited about 6-7 than anything else.
6, 7.
No,
You said it. You said it.
bye. I did not say like that. Bye.
Bye, y'all. Good night.
Bye.
right,
Good
see ya.
night.
Peace out.
Uh,
Peace out.
Bye.
have a safe flight,
Bye.
Jiaming.
Oh, Anna, let me know.
Thank you, thank you.
Okay, Anna's gone. All right. Bye.
Bye.
Have a safe flight, Jiaming.
And he's done. All right.
Bye.
Bye.
All right. Bye.